पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु। तदात्मनि निरते यौपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ इत्येतदक्षरमुद्गीतमुपासीत ॐ इत्यच्युद्गायते तस्योपव्याख्यानम्। Page 310. ध्यानं वा चित्ताद् भूयः ध्यायतीव पृथिवी ध्यायतीवान्तरिक्षम् ध्यायतीव द्यौः ध्यायन्तीवापः ध्यायन्तीव पर्वताः ध्यायन्तीव देवमनुष्याः तस्माद्यैह मनुष्याणां महत्तां प्राप्नुवन्ति ध्यानापादां सा इवैव ते भवन्ति अथ ये अल्पाः कलहिनः पिशुनाः उपवादिनः ते अथ ये प्रभवः ध्यानापादां सा इव ते भवन्ति ध्यानोपास्वेति। ध्यानं वा चित्तात् भूयः। ध्यानं meditation concentration is चित्तात् भूयः। Vaya superior to even Chittam, superior to intelligence. Chittam was explained as the capacity Chetritritvam Praptakala Anurupa Bodhavatvam. That intelligence, the capacity to ascertain what presents oneself at a given time and point. So whatever presents itself before you, a capacity to grasp, ascertain what it is, that capacity was called Chittam. You can call it intelligence. superior it is, that is said here dhyanam, the concentration, the focus of the mind. So, Bhashyakara explained in what way is dhyanam or concentration or the focus is superior to what is called chittam or the capacity to grasp, capacity to entertain, capacity to grasp a given situation, how it must be preceded by dhyana or concentration or focus. So dhyayativa, then this stuti is there, dhyayativa prithvi, earth is as though meditating, how dhyana or this meditation or concentration is all pervasive. Like prithvi, dhyayativa, the earth is meditating, so also devahu dhyayati, the heaven is meditating, apaha dhyayanti, the waters are meditating, parvataha dhyayanti, the mountains are meditating, devamanusyaha dhyayanti, the human beings, the gods also are meditating. That's the stuti here of dhyana. Deva tasmat ye manusyanam mahattam praptavanti. Therefore, here in this world, whoever attains mahattam, greatness among manusyas, among human beings. So where will you see any greatness among human beings in terms of the wealth, prosperity, knowledge, scholarship, whatever kind of greatness you find? Dhyana paramsa ivevate bhavanti. You should know that they are endowed with the benefit of even one part of meditation or concentration. It is because of concentration. But dhyanam, not even total dhyanam, dhyana pada amshaha, even a fraction of that dhyanam has enabled these people to get this mahatta, the glory or greatness in terms of wealth, in terms of knowledge, etc. And those unfortunately who are devoid of that capacity called dhyanam or meditation or concentration or focus, alpaha, kalahinaha, vishanaha, upavadinaha, this is atireka. So when dhyanam is not there, person is not together, in the mind, therefore they are kalahina, they are quarrelsome, vishanaha, jealous, upavadinaha, slanderous. Then again, asaye prabhavaha, again you find people have prabhavaha, influence over others. Dhyana padamsa ivayavate bhavanti, even that influence, the ability to be able to impress others, ability to command others also is due to the benefit coming from the dhyanam or meditation. So when you see this, know that this is a result of dhyanam. Dhyanam upasvayati. Therefore, hey Narada, may you meditate upon dhyanam or meditation or concentration. So we start reading the Bhashya. Bhashyakara says, Dhyanam vava chittat bhuyah. So dhyana meditation is indeed bhuyah, greater than chittat, greater than chittam or intelligence. So Anandagiri said, Kim tad dhyanamiti? What is that dhyana? What do you mean by the word dhyana? The apekshayam aha. Bhashyakara explains what is the meaning of word dhyanam. So Bhashyakara says, Dhyanam nama shastrokta devatadi alambaneshu acharaha binna jatiyaihi anantarikaha pratyasantanaha ekagrata idiyam ahuho. So, dhyanam nama what is called dhyanam is pratyaya santana. Basically, dhyanam nama pratyaya santana. Santana, a flow. Pratyaya santana, a flow of cognitions, a flow of thoughts, of vrittis. What kind of flow? Achalaha pratyaya santana, unswerving, constant. What is achala? Bhinna jati anantarikaha, uninterrupted by the flow of different thoughts, different kind of thoughts. So flow of the same thoughts, but not just any flow. Devatani anambaneshu. So the meditation is that thought flow which is centered upon Devata, etc. So it can be Devata, Vedic Devatas, Agni, etc., or the Pauranic Devatas, that is Rama, Krishna, Shiva, or Vaishta Devata. So thought flow centered upon the Ishta Devata, etc. It can be any other object also. It can be some external objects, such as sun, moon, etc., or a flame, or it can be a place, some chakra, some spiritual center. Where you imagine, in chakra also you imagine some object of meditation. In short, in meditation there is always an object of meditation. Shastrokta. It should be Shastrokta, something which is prescribed by Shastra or scriptures. So even when you are meditating upon Devata, it should be Shastrokta, prescribed by Shastra. The reason why this is said is that when scripture prescribes something, it is reliable, trustworthy, it is something that is time tested and proven. So whenever you make any effort in anything, it's an effort made in something which is proven, so that your effort is likely to be successful. Therefore, it should not be meditation on something which is altogether new. It should be Shastrokta, what is traditionally prescribed by Shastra or scriptures. Because people start their own things, they provide their own objects of meditation also. In order to discourage that, is Shastrokta. Ekagrata ahu. What the Yoga Shastra calls ekagrata, concentration, focus, chitta ekagra, samadhana. So if you look at the Abhinava Narayana and the Sarasvatiji in line 36, Vikshupta chittat ekagra chittasya Antaratvam, Adhikatvam, Abhipretya aha. Chittam is indeed Antaram. Chittam is definitely subtler and closer to the self than early Sankalpa, for example. It is true. Of the Chittam also, or the mind, there can be mind which is focused mind, or mind which is not focused. So says here that a mind enjoying focus or ekagrata is even subtler and more proximate to Atma as compared to a distracted mind. A focused mind is more proximate to the self than a distracted mind. It is abhipretyaha. With that in mind, Bhashyakara says, Dhyanam nama. All the Shruti says, Dhyanam vava chetachitta bhuyah. Then the Tikakara says, Devatadi alambaneshu, Devatadi rupeshu, alambaneshu means vishayeshu. So alambana means a prop or a support. So some help that you take in order to help the mind concentrate. So as we said a number of times, this is an important contribution that Hinduism has made in the realm of spirituality. That for meditation or focusing your mind, you do require help. Mind can function in the realm of name and form. This is what the mind is used to function. And therefore, provide the mind a desirable name and form. So even if you do not make any effort, the mind is going to all the time think about something or the other. And that will be always in the realm of name and form. That's what the mind is familiar with. So provide the mind a desirable name and form. Devata means a manifestation of Ishvara. So whether it is Vedic Devatas, Agni or Vayu or Varuna, it is manifestation of Ishvara. Or whether it is Rama or Krishna or Shiva, manifestation of Ishvara. Where there is purity, sanctity, divinity, which can inspire from you reverence, puja bhava, devotion. So that's the reason why it is not just focusing the mind on any object. So alambanation is vishayeshu, the object of meditation. Is devatas or an object for which the mind, which can invoke from the mind the bhakti, devotion, shraddha, the trust, the reverence. So that concentration or meditation will be accompanied with devotion, faith, reverence, sense of surrender. Ajyadharaya dharaya, as Ramana Maharshi says, Ajyadharaya srota sasamam sarala chintanam viratah param. So sarala chintanam, an uninterrupted flow of thoughts. Ajyadharaya samam, like the uninterrupted flow of ghee from one vessel to the other. Similarly, uninterrupted flow of thoughts. So Yoga Shastra gives the example of tailam or oil, but Ramana Maharshi chose to give the example of ghee because ghee is something which is offered to devatas. And so, of course, ghee or oil means sneha or stickiness is there, so that is what, that sneha or affection or the love or devotion becomes a glue that attaches our mind with the object of meditation. So it is not just meditation on anything. So when we talk of dhyanam, we always mean dhyanam or meditation on Ishvara. Ishvara means a given name and form that suits you, for which you have your choice. Therefore, number of choices are given to us of different forms and names. That object of meditation also enables us to relate to what we are meditating upon. So when you meditate upon Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, Lord Shiva, then you have a certain relationship. Look upon Lord Krishna as your child, or as your friend, or as your beloved, or Lord Rama as your master, or father. So therefore, Sakyam, Vatsalyam, so many relationships are there, bhavas are there, but bhava is involved. So that enables the mind to stick to the object of meditation. Meaning that preferably we should meditate upon something which we like to meditate upon. Something which the mind likes to think. Mind enjoys thinking. That rasa is there, then that thinking becomes meditation. Therefore, devata and shastrokta devata. Of course, what is shastrokta? God knows, now new devatas are coming up. So your santoshi mind and your dasha mind and so many, so I don't know where, it goes on spreading. So what should we call shastrokta and what should not, which shastra etc. is always the question. But basically anything that enables you to invoke the devotion and reverence. A lot of problem with Sai Baba, etc. But to some people it does. What can you say? It's not Shastrokta, not our Shastrokta anyway. But they will create their own Shastra also. So on Sai Baba also, so many books will be there and so many bhajans will be there, and it's a huge thing. 250 years ago there was no Swami. Now it's all become Shastrokta. So that is why Shastra is evolving, I guess. That's all you can say. Shastra also is not something that is fixed. It's evolving. 1,000 years ago there was no, Pushti Margas, those forms were not there. 3,000 years ago there were no Devatas at all, there was no Murti Puja at all. So that was all the forces of nature. So let us say that if you don't become too rigid about these things, what is important is that a devotee is invoked in you. That you meditate, the devotee meditates, and not a person meditates. The dhyata or the meditator is the one who is a devotee, who is a bhakta. So there is a sense of surrender, a sense of gratitude, a sense of devotion, admiration. All of this is there. So devata dirupeshu alambaneshu means vishayeshu. Avichalah, avichalah, achalah, avichinna, unbroken stream of thoughts is called dhyana. Ekagrata idiyam ahuhu, again Bhashyakara says it is ekagrata. So Yoga Shastra defines what dhyana is and what ekagrata also is, by the way. The Yoga Shastra talks about the 5 states of mind. Kshiptam and vikshiptam and mudham and ekagram and niruddham. Mudham means under the influence of samoguna. It is sleepy, deluded. Kshiptam under the influence of rajoguna, extrovert, distracted. Vikshiptam, part rajoguna, part sattva-guna. So now it is distracted, now it comes back, it's called vikshipta. As a result, then it goes into ekagra. It is totally focused upon the object of meditation. Because niruddham, even the object, the thought of the object of meditation also does not remain niruddham. So that niruddham chittam is the goal of yoga. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. The stoppage of all the thoughts is called yoga. That's the highest, they call it asamprajna, the samadhi, where the thought of the meditator, that even the devotee is not there at all. But it is not niruddham. It's not the thought-free state of mind. It is ekagram, a mind which enjoys ekagrata, the focus or concentration. So the Tikakara says, Dhyanasya Yoga Shastra Prasiddhatvam Aha. Bhashyakara says how the word dhyana is something very familiar to the students of Yoga Shastra. Ekagrata, the dhyana and ekagrata, all right. So what yam ahuhu, what they call ekagrata, what the yoga vidaha. But the adept in yoga they call dhyana ekagrata. So the Tikakara quotes here, Shantodito tatah punaha Shantodito tulya pratyayo chittasya ekagrata pariname sutre ahuhu. So they say, who says? Those who are adept in the yoga. They say. Where do they say? In this sutra. Sutra is what? Tatah punaha shantodito tulya pratyayo chittasya ekagrata parinama. Parinama is the modification of mind called ekagrata. So kshiptam also is modification of mind, vikshiptam and ekagram also is the state of mind. Ekagrata parinama, that state of mind which is called ekagrata, or the mode of mind called ekagrata, is Chhandodito tulya pratyayo. Pratyaya means cognition, a thought arising. Pratyaya means a cognition pertaining to the object of meditation is pratyaya. Shanta udita tulya pratyaya. Shanta means the thought which has subsided. Udita means the thought that has arisen. A thought subsides, another thought arises. That's called the thought flow. So what is thought flow? One thought subsides, other thought arises, that subsides, other one arises, which is always going on in the mind anyway. So what's the difference in that normal thought flow and the ekagrata? Tulya pratyaya. The thought which has subsided, the thought which arisen are tulya, they are the same pratyaya. So therefore, we call it sajatya vritti pravaha. Vritti pravaha, a flow of thoughts. Sajatya, of the same jati. It is still the same thought arises. Not the same jati, but in the same thought goes, subsides, arises. Subsides, arises. Therefore, you do not even know that a thought has subsided and arisen. There is a constant flow of the same thought. Dhyanam also is defined somewhat like that. Tatra pratyaikanata, tatya pratyayikatanata dhyanam. Pratyaya ekatanata dhyanam. Pratyaya again the same. Tulya pratyaya. Pratyaya means again cognition or thought pertaining to the object of meditation is called pratyaya. Called cognition. So when you cognize an object like a pot, there is a pot thought, it's called pot cognition. So also pratyaya is a cognition with reference to the object of meditation. Tasmin deshe, so tat pratyaya ekatanata. What is ekatanata? Sadusha pravaha. Ekatanata means sadusha pravaha. Similar flow of similar thoughts. Pratyantarana aparamrushtaha, uninterrupted by another kind of thought is called dhyana. So that doesn't have a great difference in dhyana and ekagrata, but the difference you can allow is in dhyana there is interruption, in ekagrata it is uninterrupted. Thought flow is called samadhi. Ekagrata is same as samadhi, sanchaya. There are very, very subtle differences, but then for all practical purposes, dhyana leads to ekagrata. Ekagrata leads to nirodha or the ultimate samadhi. So what this enables our mind to do is when our mind entertains the thought of Ishvara in one form or the other, where pavitranam pavitramyo mangalanam samangalam. Bhagavan is pavitranam pavitra, the most sacred, most sacred among the sacred. Mangalanam, most auspicious among the auspicious. So when that mind thinks of the sacred and the auspicious, so mind also slowly turns from its worldly orientation to the orientation of Ishvara, which is sacred and auspicious. So this is the process of transforming the mind from a worldly mind into a religious or a spiritual mind. So it's a very beautiful thing. People who dismiss Krishna or dismiss Dhyana, it's stupid to dismiss this. Just because their tradition doesn't mean you should dismiss what your tradition doesn't include. The ideal thing is whenever you find something useful from other traditions, you include that. That's what Hinduism has always done. And we keep on doing now also. That should be one should not be loose and they say, ye bhi theek hai, wo bhi theek hai, that also is not right. But nothing other than this theek hai, that also is not right, So when we are not mature, then everything is okay. That is looseness. That is no good. But when we have maturity, then also we realize that this is something more to offer. Then include that. So Christianity is definitely something to offer. People, now, all acharyas, the great people, may have something to offer. We don't accept them in their totality. That's another problem. But we accept those parts, so we retain where we are, retain our own affiliation to what we are, oriented with. Not that you can give this and that, like that. That is also, that doesn't help. We are so rigid that nothing else is entry, that also is perhaps, restricting you. So that's why maturity is required. The viveka is required, grahyam, tyajyam. Of course, sankalpa was explained that way, kartavya, akartavya. So in learned people when they talk, there is something which is grahyam. Many things may not be grahyam also. So when we have that maturity, then we can grow. Otherwise we are too rigid or too loose. Both can be restraining. Too rigid is better than too loose anyway, because a person who is loose cannot settle anywhere. Too rigid a person will settle someplace that may restrict him. And so, where the right flexibility must be there. So anyway, the point is that Yoga Shastra is one of the greatest contributions that the Vedic culture has made to the world. The greatest contribution. Vedanta is, Yoga also is. And so, in short, here dhyana means the ability to focus one's mind. So vikshupta chitta, a mind is not focused, a distracted mind. As compared to that, a focused mind is more proximate to the subtler, superior, more proximate to the self. The Tika says, Dhyana phalasya nischalattvasya prithivyaadishu vidyamanattvena vyapakatvat. Now the Shruti says how Dhyanam or the Ekagrata or Nischalat, Ekagrata makes you Nischala. Ekagrata makes you, Nischala means what? Unswerving. Nischala is there and focus is there. Then you are unswerving, undisturbed, you are focused on something. So dhyana phalasya nischalattvasya, where there is firmness, so not moving, unmovingness, firmness. Prasiddhyadishu vidyamanattvena, we find that nischalya, unmovingness, the firmness in Prasiddhi and other things in nature. So we can say how dhyana pervades everything. Earlier we have shown how sankalpa pervades everything. Now we have shown how dhyanam pervades everything. Vyapakatvat tadvara dhyanapi prasiddhyadi vyapakatvena stuyate. By showing how dhyana or ekagrata or focus or meditation or concentration or firmness pervades everywhere, shows how dhyana is all pervasive, is great. So vyapakata, the pervasiveness of dhyana is shown subsequently by the Shruti. Stuyate, the stuti or praise or extolling this dhyana, because it is to be meditated upon. Going back to Anandagiri, so dhyanam nama achal hai means what? Bhinna jate anantarita, uninterrupted by the dissimilar thoughts, that vritti pratyaya santana. Katham tasya chitta bhurasthita ashankya. That Anandagiri continues that Katham tasya chitta dvayastam, how this dhyanam is superior to chittam. Anekagrata doshopatasya atitadi phalinirupane samartya adarshana. Because Bhashyakar explained what is chittam. Atita anagata vishaya prayojana nirupana samartya. The capacity of ascertaining the purpose of what has gone by and what is yet to come. So now what has gone by and what is yet to come, that's samarthya. So one should have the focus of the mind, the free leisure of the mind, the focus of the mind to review what has gone by, what is there, what will come. So anekagrata doshopahatasya, when mind is anekagrata doshopahatasya means what? Is distracted. So when the mind is overcome by this, those are the defect of distraction. So then phala nirupane samarthya adarsanat. We find that the mind does not have samarthya, the capability of viewing what has gone by, what is going to come. If that mind does not enjoy focus or concentration, a mind overcome by the defect of distraction cannot grasp what has gone by, what will happen if I do what has gone by, how does it relate to what is yet to come. So I had the previous experience of this thing in the past, now a similar thing is coming. So how to relate that experience to what is coming, to arrive at a conclusion, all that requires a focus of the mind. Mind is overcome by distraction, then it cannot connect, and then it cannot comprehend these things. Therefore, samarthya adarshana, we find that there is no samarthya or capability of what is called chittam, or the ability to ascertain. Dhyana padartha chetayitvatvat karana. So chetayitvatvasya, that's the reading also. Chetayitvatvasya or chetayitvatvasya karanatva, that's better. So dhyana means the cause or state before what we call chittam. So chittam is what? The ability to ascertain the effect of what is going to come based on what has gone by. So last time this is what we did and the result was that. So next time what should we do? The result was favorable, you might want to repeat that. Unfavorable, you won't want to avoid it. So that requires the ability to take into account the past and the present and the future. And that capability of determining the effect of past, present, future requires a certain frame of mind, which is called ekagrata or dhyanam. So that state of mind called dhyanam precedes the state of mind where it determines or grasps something. So karanatvat tatah bhuyan eva iti abhiprayat. So therefore dhyanam is bhuyan superior to chittam iti abhiprayatya ekagrata iti. Okay. Chhandogy itasya tasya bhuyastvamitya drishyate cha. So look, Anandagiri explained itasya, this further reason why dhyana is superior to chittam. Whereas other Tikakara said the subsequent passages for stuti of dhyana. So there is a difference. That according to Anandagiri, Bhashyakara shows why dhyana is superior to chittam, gives more than one reasons. That karanatvam is one reason and that is the reason. According to other Tikakara, that there is only one reason, namely superiority of dhyanam because it is cause, other is for praising dhyanam because it is the object of meditation. So Drishyate cha, Bhashyakara says, Drishyate cha dhyanasya mahatmyam phalataha. So dhyanasya phalataha mahatmyam drishyate cha. It is our daily experience that the greatness of meditation is very evident in our day-to-day life also. I mean, we can see that. Dhyana phalasya. So again the Tikakara says, Dhyana phalam samadhi sacha samprajñātah asamprajñātascha. So dharana, dhyanam, samadhi. Dharana results into dhyanam. And dhyanam culminates into matures of samadhi. But samadhi also two stages, samprajñāta, asamprajñāta. The technical words. But in samprajñāta samadhi, there is slight awareness of the dhyaya or the object of meditation. Asamprajñāta, even that is also not there. That is meaning that it is nirodha. There is no thought at all. Tasmin sadi yogi nischala vikshepra bhavati ityartha. So when that ekagrata is there, then you find that the yogi has become nischala, has been unswerving, has become firm. So a person also enjoying the state of mind, you can see that his body and the whole being is nischala, is unswerving, firm. So that is a dhyana phalam. So what is the phalam? The result or the benefit of dhyana is nischalatvam, is firmness, is unswervingness. So we find that in yogi. Then when you see that elsewhere nischalata, then you know that this is of dhyana. So therefore Prithvi is nischala. Prithvi also is unswerving. So that means the Prithvi is meditating because unswervingness is the result of dhyana. The Tikakara can yadva dhyana phalam animadi aishwaryam, that also will be stated. Dhyana phalam animadi aishwaryam. Aishwaryam, the greatness in terms of the various spiritual powers, such as anima, mahima, becoming like an atom, becoming large, etc. Tallave sati tattad vishaya ichcharupa viksheparahityana nischalo bhavati. The other thing is that what actually distracts your mind are the various desires. So as the desires get satisfied, the mind becomes less and less bothered by desires. A mind more bothered by desire is more distracted. Less bothered by desire is less distracted. So as a result of this meditation, you attain those spiritual powers of becoming small and becoming large and becoming light and becoming heavy, etc. Then you feel good about yourself, and so your desires become less and less, mind is less and less distracted, then also become nischala or firm or unswerving or concentrated, focused. Yadyapi prithivya nischatvam na dhyana phalam. You can't say that earth meditated and therefore it is nischala, because Prithvi is not a sentient entity that it meditated and thus became firm. Tatna tata stuti, therefore you can't say it comes stuti of dhyanam, because there is no dhyanam in Prithvi, because Prithvi and earth cannot meditate. Tathavi prithivyadigata svabhavika nischalatve dhyanaphala nischatva abhedam aropya. But had Prithvi meditated, how it would have become nischala, unswerving, unmoving. So we find unswervingness, unmovingness in Prithvi. Therefore, we superimpose that Prithvi is as though meditating. So, because the result of meditation is unswervingness, and Prithvi or earth is found unswerving, therefore you superimpose that result and say the earth is meditating. So aropya prithivyagrahi dhyanena nischala aparapariyaya aprakampatvam praptamiti. Therefore, the Prithvi is untrembling, unmoving, unswerving, so as though Prithvi has attained that state by dhyanam. Iti dhyanam stuyate. In that manner, that Prithvi is what it is because of dhyanam. The mountains are what they are because of dhyanam. So that way, even the mountains may not be what they are because of dhyanam, but had mountains performed dhyana or meditation, they would have been like this. Or if somebody performs meditation, he becomes like unswerving, like a mountain. Therefore, by attributing the result of meditation into all these different natural elements of nature, dhyanam or meditation or concentration is praised. So stuyate vibhavaha. So dushyate se dhyanasya mahatmyam phalataha. Dhyanasya phalataha mahatmyam dushyate. We see how the result of this dhyanam is evident. So then, phaladvara tan mahatmyam prashnapurukam dushtantena spashtayate. So the glory of dhyana or meditation is sung by way of the result of the meditation. How do you praise something? There are different ways of praising. But you praise a mango, how? Because of the taste. You don't praise mango. You can praise mango because it's good looking mango and nice color and stuff like that. But really, mango is praised because of the taste. Because of the sweetness, deliciousness. So from the result you praise something. You praise his child because he secured 99% points, whatever, in 10th grade, 12th. That's from result you praise. Similarly, dhyana or meditation also is praised based on its result. So, phaladvara tad mahatmyam prashnapurukam drishtantena spashtayate. Bhashyakara clarifies with drishtanta or illustration. Katham Bhashyakara says. So first Bhashyakara gives drishtanta and then explains how that dhyana. So drishtanta means illustration to illustrate the result of meditation and then to show how that is present in different places. Therefore meditation is there. So because you don't find Prithvi meditating, you find a yogi meditating and finding in nischala as a result of meditation. So in a yogi, you know how dhyana or meditation has given rise to naishalyam or firmness. Therefore you connect that dhyanam gives rise to naishalyam, firmness. You find that firmness in Prithvi. Therefore you infer that Prithvi also must be meditating because otherwise it cannot enjoy that naishalyam. That's how drishtantena spashtayate. Says Bhashyakara. यथा योगी ध्यायन् निश्चलो भवति ध्यान फल लाभे. So dhyan fala labhe, at the attainment of the result of dhyanam or meditation, yatha yogi nischalo bhavati, how yogi becomes nischala, becomes firm, unmoving, unswerving. Evam ध्यायते वा निश्चला दृश्यते पृथ्वी. In a manner similar to that, as a yogi looks firm, so Prithvi also looks firm. So dhyayati iva. So even Shruti also says iva, as though meditating. Dhyayati iva, as though Earth also is meditating. And nischala drishyate is nischala or unmoving, unswerving, firm. Dhyayati iva antariksham इत्यादि समानमन्यत. So then, dhyayati iva antariksham, dhyayati iva dyavu, dhyayanti iva apaha, dhyayanti iva parvata. These all to be explained in a similar manner. All of these are examples of insentient entities. But in time you find firmness, therefore, you superimpose the idea that they are enjoying the result of meditation. So meditation is so great that it has made all these elements firm and unserving. Then Bhashyakara says, so dhyayantiva deva manusya, explains Bhashyakara, devascha manusyascha deva manusyaha manusyaha evava deva samaha deva manusyaha samadhiguna sampanna manusyaha deva swarupam na jahate ityarthaha. So Deva Manusya Dhyayantiva. The Deva Manusyas are meditating as though. So Devasya, one way of explaining Deva Manusya is Devasya, Manusyasya, Deva Manusyaha. The Devatas as well as Manusyas also, we see them, some of them, as firm, unserving, so they are meditating as though. So then Anand says, Gaurav Pariharatam Pakshantaramaha. So what Deva Manusya can explain? Devascha Manusyascha. So that involves two entities. That's Gaurava. So Gaurav Pariharatam, the lengthiness, to avoid that, Bhashya gives an alternate explanation. Manusyaha eva Deva Samaha Deva Manusyaha. All human beings who are like Devatas can be called Deva Manusyaha. So that involves only one entity. Human beings who are like Devatas involves one entity. So Devata and human beings involves two entities. So Gauravam and Laghavam. Says Tika in the line 28, Deva, so 29, Deva Sampada Yuktaha Manusyaha Deva Samaha. How can the Manusyas be like gods? Deva Sampada Yuktaha. So those who are endowed with the Devi Sampat or the divine virtues, they are called Deva Samaha, not Devatas. So Deva Samaha Manusyaha Deva Manusyaha. The human beings who are comparable to Devatas or gods. So what makes a person God? Not any external characteristic, but that he possesses the virtues that are God-like virtues. A God would be what? Avayam sattva samshuddhi ityadina samadhi gunanukva. So, samadhi gunanukva. So, Devi sampaccha samadhi guna sampatti. What is the divine virtue? Shama, Dama, Uparama, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhanam. This is Devi Sampat. Amanyatvam, Adambitvam, Ahimsa, Kshantihi. What we call those virtues? Called Devi Sampat, the divine wealth. So those who are possessed of this divine wealth are also like Devatas. So even though they are in a human form, they are as good as Devatas. So Vashyakara said, Samadhiguna Sampannaha Manusyaha. So Manusyanava Sadam Kudo Devatvam. How do you, even when they are Manusya, how do you say they are Devatas? So Vashyakara said, Samadhiguna Sampannaha Manusyaha. Those Manusyaha endowed with the attribute of Shama, Dama, etc. Deva Swarupam Na Jahati. They did not give up. So those are established in Shamadana, established in the tranquility of mind, established in self-control, established in tolerance. you find that they did not give up that devatvam. So regardless of what the situation comes, what is called firmness or unswervingness is that your devatvam or your divinity is not, is not distracted, or you do not get distracted from your divinity regardless of what is it, because the earth is unswerving, whether it is rain, snow, heat, cold, whatever it is. So when a person is confronted with a variety of situations, then also, if he does not swerve from Shama, Dhamma, etc., this is called unswervingness of the person. So Naishchalya of the person is what? Nischalata may not be in terms of body, Nischalata in terms of quality. What quality? Of Devatvam, divinity. So when do you say a person is like Deva? When he possesses these divine virtues. And further, what is called Naishchalya? When a person does not swerve from those virtues, then you say that he abides in the Devatvam. So therefore, Samadhi Guna Sampanna Manusya Devaswarupam Na Jahati. Those Manusyas, human beings, endowed with the tranquil mind, etc., they do not swerve from that. Therefore, say that this Deva-like Manusya, the human beings who are comparable to the Devatas are also Madhyayanti, so they are also meditating because they are firm also in their virtues. So firmness in divine virtues is a result of meditation on the part of these people enjoying the divine virtues. The Tika says, Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhi Ityadina Samadhi Gunanuttva. So where do you find in Daivi Sampad that Lord Krishna describes? You don't find Shama. So Tikakara says, Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhi. In all those Abhayam, the fearlessness, Sattva Samshuddhi, the purity of the intention of the mind, in all of that, Shama, the Shama, tranquility, etc. are included in that. Uttva. Bhavanti Sampadam Devim Abhidatasya Bhagata. Lord Krishna describes those virtues as Devi Sampad, as the divine wealth. The Gita is Uttatva. Therefore, Bhashyakara said that this is divine wealth, and those who are firm in the divinity can be said to be those enjoying the fruits of the meditation. Deveshu dhyana phalanisyatvam daiva svabhava aparityaga. So Deveshu dhyana phalam. In people enjoying these divine virtues, how do you say that the dhyana phalam, the result of meditation, is what? Deva svabhava aparityaga, that they do not swerve from their nature of being deva-like. Having those divine virtues, they do not swerve from that. So, Devatva or Deva Swarupam na jahati, they do not give up that Deva Swarupam. So, even though you have the divine virtues, to become firm in those divine virtues, you need meditation constantly. So, everybody has Shama, Dhamma, all the Sampatti we have. But we get swerved from there. Because of the situation, etc. So then with meditation we can gain firmness and more firmness and more firmness. Mahabhavanayoho tulya, tulyo mitraya pakshayoho. And so one who is even-minded in honor and dishonor and friend and foe, all of that comes as a result of a great sadhana, which is called dhyana or meditation. Up here you keep on looking at your mind and keep on training your mind, educating the mind, removing those distracting factors, removing the asuri vrittis, and gain a firmness. That would be called a Deva Manusya, who is in a human form, but like a Devata, dedicated, unswerving in his divine virtues. So again, tika idam upalakshanam apam manusyanam cha svabhava aparityagayeva nishchalatvam ityapi drishtavyam. What is nishchalam? Swartsa svabhava aparityagaha. One does not give up one's nature. The water does not give up its nature. Earth does not give up its nature. Fire does not give up its nature. Mountains do not give up its nature. Regardless of what the situation is. Mountains are what they are, whether it's rain or shine or snow or whatever it is, so also earth. And so, svava aparityaga eva nischalatvam ityapi drashtavyam. So, Manusya is not nischala. Human beings are not like earth or like mountains. How do you say that they enjoy nischalatvam or firmness? Firmness is nature, not. So, firmness is not described in the state of body. Firmness is described as firmness in one's nature. In case of yogi, there is firmness of body also. In earth, there is firmness of the form also. But it is not the form, it is the nature in which they are rooted. Therefore, even though Manusyas may be walking about, they can still be called firm if they are rooted in their nature. That's what is. Otherwise, in Manusya there is so much movement is there, and there is earth and there is mountain, and water also. Water is no, it is constantly flowing. Taralatvam is there, So there is no firmness in water, physically speaking. Then how do you say water is meditating? Because water does not swerve from its nature of being water. That's all. So water is Himalayas behaves in one way, and water in Rishikesh behaves in a different way, and water in Ahmedabad behaves in a third way. So water changes its nature when it goes to a different place. It doesn't happen. So time, place, conditions, etc. do not, affect the nature of water. That is called the firm nischalatvam of water. So svabhava aparityagaha, that's all. Otherwise water can't be compared with earth in firmness. Human beings can be compared by mountains in firmness. But when you are rooted in your svabhava or the nature. अतः सर्वेषां विशिष्ट फल साधनानां ध्यान फल एकदेश संपादकत्वेन ध्यानेव अंतर्भावादपि ध्यान विशिष्टम. Therefore, so then further reason why Vishishtata, the greatness of Dhyanam is there. Tesham Vishishta Phala Sadhanana Dhyana Phala Ekadesha Sampadakatvena. So you may attain various things by different means, You may attain wealth by one means, knowledge by another means. That may not be Dhyanam. But Dhyana Phala Ekadesha Sampadakatvena, all of them are included in the result that you will gain by Dhyana, So Dhyana Phala Ekadesha Sampadakatvena. In some way, had he been meditating, he would have gotten this, and he has gotten, therefore it is a result of the fraction of the result of meditation. So Dhyane Antarbhava, therefore any kind of greatness or glory you find anywhere is a result of Dhyanam, you can say. Because with Dhyanam you get those glories. And therefore, wherever you see any glory, it is interpreted as the result of even a fraction of the Dhyanam, fraction of the glory of meditation. So tasmadapi Dhyanam Vishishtam. For that reason also, Dhyanam is great. Yasmat Bhashyakara says, whereas Anvidit Dhyanapam Naishalyan Tan Mahasu Prithivyasu Dishtam Tathacha Tad Vaishishtam Ityartha. Same thing. We see Naishalyan Prithivya etc. Therefore Vishishtata. Tatra Hetuantaramaha. Another Hetu is said Yasmaditi. So Bhashyakara says Yasmat Evam Vishishtam Dhyanam Tasmat Yaiha Loke Manusyanam eva dhanehi vidyaya गुणैर्वा महत्तां महत्त्वं प्राप्नुवन्ति धनादिमहत्त्वहेतुं लभन्ते इत्यर्थः। यस्मात् एवं विशिष्टं ध्यानम, since dhyanam possesses this visheshata, this distinction, this greatness, this glory, therefore tasmat yeha manushya loke manushyam eva, even among human beings also, dhanaihi vidya gunaihi mahattam mahatvam prapnuvanti. Among human beings themselves, somebody who gains mahatvam, the greatness, because of dhanaihi, because of wealth, vidya, because of the knowledge, gunaihi, because of virtues. So person can be called great because of the virtue, greatness of virtue, because he is wealthy, because he is knowledgeable, well-informed scholar. Meaning dhanadi mahatvayatam labhante ityartha. So those who attain the greatness is a means of the greatness, such as wealth. So in fact, their greatness is because of wealth. Person is called great because of wealth. He is called great because of the knowledge. He is called great because of the virtue. So greatness is because of wealth or knowledge or virtue. But that is equated to greatness of the wealth, of dhyana. So, dhyana padamshaha iva dhyanasya apadanam apadaha dhyana phalabha ityetad tasya अंशः अवयवः कला काचित् ध्यानफललाभ कलावन्तः एव इत्यर्थः ते भवन्ति. So ध्यानापादांशः एव. See the word dhyana, apada, amsha, three words are involved in this samasa, in this compound word. First is dhyanapad, dhyanasya apadanam, means apada, dhyanapadaha. Apadam attainment. Attainment of meditation is called dhyanapadaha, dhyanasya apadaha, dhyanapadaha. Means what? Dhyana phala lava ityetata, meaning the attainment of the phala, the result of dhyana or meditation. So dhyana padana means what? Attainment of the result of meditation. Tasya avayava, even a fraction of that. Avayava, kala, kachita, some fraction of that result of meditation. Dhyana phala lava kalavantaha eva ityartha. So they are the people who possessed of a fraction of the result of the benefit of meditation. As though they perform meditation, therefore they have this greatness in terms of wealth and knowledge and virtue, etc. So, dhanadi mahatvahetum labante. So what is dhanadi mahatvahetum utkushtam karma idiyad? So this fellow is wealthy because he performs some virtuous action. He is wealthy because he is intelligent or smart. He is learned because of his hard work, etc. Meaning he may have attained this greatness in terms of wealth or knowledge, etc. because of other means. So, dhanadi mahatvahetum labhante. All of that one can gain as a result of dhyana. That also you can say. Meditation will give rise to all these results also. So, dhanasya apadanam. Andhya dhyanasya apada anushtanam. So, apada anushtanam. Andhya says the practice of meditation. Dhyanāpada. Tena tat phal labho lakshate. Tasyamsha yesham asti te tatha. Tena tat phallava lakshate. So when you find a person meditating, then you know that he is going to get the result of that meditation. Tasyamsha. So result of, even a fraction of the result of the meditation is found in people. So any glory that is found in people is looked upon as the result of the fraction of meditation. Had he performed great meditation, how great he would have become. But even by fraction of meditation, he became wealthy. He became a scholar. He became a virtuous person, etc. Jnana phalava kala vattvameva svanishchalahete. Okay. Again, this Tika, line 34 says, Dhyanasya vishishtattvadeva datta itarasya antarbhava yuktya. Because Dhyanam is great, therefore the result that you get by other means also is included in the result of Dhyanam. Tatra itarasya antarbhavadeva Dhyanam vishishtamadi viparivatra drashtabhya ityartha. Tatra itarasya antarbhavadeva. So therefore when you find any glory based on wealth, etc., then you attribute that to the glory of Dhyanam or meditation is viparim in the reverse way. So inasmuch as because glory, Dhyanam is great, therefore one is glorious, so when you find glory, then it must be a result of Dhyanam. That's how you will see. Dhyanapadasya amshaye shante tatha yadi vyadhikarana bahuvrihim aha tasyamshaha vayavah kalaha kachit eshamevi te tathoktaha desheshaha. So dhyanasya amsha yesham te tatha. Dhyanapadasya, those who have attained the amsha or fraction of the result of the dhyana. Te tathokta hai iti shesha. Dhyan phallavasya kala ekadesha tadvanta hi vyadigraha. Possessed of the one fraction of the meditation, result of meditation. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmene Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hare Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hare Om.